Hello and welcome to another installment of Inside the Herald. Please follow us on our social media platforms where you will receive the latest updates of what is taking place around the Lake Union. In this issue, we devote our feature pages to looking at prison ministry and the life-changing power that takes place when the good news is brought to the hopeless. Former inmate Lemuel Vega acknowledges that he too was a recipient of the gospel and now lives to share the love of Christ with the world. His passion has fueled a ministry that has become known as Christmas Behind Bars, the largest Adventist prison ministry in North America. Check out their latest event, which recently took place at Andrews University.
When Pastor's wife, Kim DeWitt, had the idea of making some packages for the folk down at the county jail, I said, that's a great idea. Them folk will really appreciate it. And I got stuff. And so the first year we made 350 packages, one county jail, over 20 years ago. And it was such a blessing. The church was involved. The people were involved to come and make the packages. We went down to the county jail. What a wonderful blessing. The next year it was 2 jails, then it was 5 jails, then it was 10 jails, then it was 15 jails, then it was 20 jails, then it was 30 jails. And by God's grace, every prison in the whole state of Indiana received packages but one. And that's Wabash Valley, where Alan Finnan was the warden, where he moved to. We asked Alan Finnan if we could bring packages. He said no. We took the packages to another ministry that they could take them in. He said no, I know where they're coming from. So what did we do? We prayed, and Mr. Alan Finnan got a different job down at central office, and the next superintendent said yes. So the packages on the far line today, we're making 2,500 packages. They are going to Wabash Valley, where the man said no and God said yes. Wow. These packages, we got 8,000 that we're making here. 2,100 is going to be going to the Indiana State Prison, and there are men today on death row at a maximum security prison, Indiana State Prison. And how these packages are distributed, the inmates all come out to the chapel, and on the last service of the day, the chaplain come up to me and he said, you have the main Muslim leader in this whole prison in this chapel service. And I'm thinking, I don't know why you're telling me that, but as I closed the service, I shared with the group of men that were sitting there how God sent people that were not Christians to stand up for me before I was released to protect me. And so as I shared that, all the people, we closed with prayer, all the people were dismissed from the chapel. There were 2 people sitting on the far side of the chapel, and they came up to the front, and the man said, I'd like to know if you'd have prayer with me. He said, my mama's really, really sick. She has cancer. We went back and kneeled down in this little broom closet area. We had prayer together. We said, Lord, thy will be done, not ours. We know that you can. And let me tell you that next year we went back to that same prison, and I'm thinking about this gentleman, and this man came up to me and he put his hand out and he said, you probably don't remember me, but I said, how's mama doing? He said, mama's doing so much better. And he stood there what seemed to be 6 minutes to me. It was probably 60 seconds. He said, I'd like to know if you'd have prayer with me. I'm thinking about being a Christian. We had prayer together. We sent him a study Bible. I saw him last year at another prison. He's still reading that study Bible. He said, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm further along than what I used to be. So God, that was the main Muslim leader in that whole prison. Just amazing things are happening, and I'm talking about each bag has the potential to change another life. One life changed. Speaking of change day, one life changed for Christ. That ripple effect is going to continue on for the furtherance of the kingdom of heaven.
To read more inspirational stories like Lemuel's, please visit lakeunionherald.org. Until next time, take care and God bless you.